Before you judge your life, answer this honestly. Have you ever looked at someone else and thought, they have everything, and I have nothing? What if the life you admire is hiding a struggle you can't see? And what if the life you complain about is the very thing someone else dreams of? Let me tell you a story. One afternoon, a crow sat alone on a lifeless branch. He wasn't just tired, he was exhausted by his own existence. Everywhere he went, he was chased away. No one welcomed him. No one cared whether he lived or disappeared. The world to him felt cold and rejecting. Below that tree sat a monk, calm and still. A drop fell from above and touched his face. It was a tear. The monk looked up and saw the crow. "Why are you in so much pain?" he asked gently. The crow replied, "Because my life feels worthless, or no one likes me, no one accepts me. I am tired of being this unwanted creature." The monk listened quietly, then said, "If you could become something else, what would you choose?" The crow didn't hesitate. "I want to be admired. I want to be beautiful. I want a life that people respect." The monk nodded. "Then go and find such a life. But before you decide, ask one question. Are they truly happy?" The crow flew away, filled with hope. Soon, he came across a bird gliding across a calm lake, elegant and peaceful. "This must be happiness," the crow thought. "You look perfect," the crow said. "You must be living a beautiful life." The bird smiled faintly and replied, "From a distance, everything looks perfect, but I feel plain. Just one color in a world full of brightness. I often feel like I am not enough." The crow was surprised. Then who is truly happy?" "The one who stands out," the bird replied. So the crow continued his search. After some time, he found a bright and colorful bird, full of energy and impossible to ignore. "You must be the happiest of all," the crow said. "You have everything I don't." The colorful bird lowered its voice. "You see beauty, but you don't see the fear behind it. People admire me, but that admiration turns into control. I am always at risk of losing my freedom." The crow felt more confused than before. "Then who lives freely?" The bird answered, "The one everyone comes to see." Following those words, the crow flew further. Eventually, he reached a place filled with people. Their eyes were fixed on one magnificent creature standing at the center. It was breathtaking. "This is it," the crow thought. "Think this must be the perfect life." "You are admired by everyone," the crow said. "You have everything anyone could want." The creature looked at him and said quietly, "And yet, I cannot leave." The crow looked around more carefully this time. There were barriers, limits, a cage. "This beauty you admire," the creature continued, "is the reason I lost my freedom. I am appreciated, but I am not free." Then it looked directly at the crow and said something unexpected. "I have watched everyone who comes here, and I realized something. The only one who can go anywhere without being trapped is you." The crow stood still. For the first time in his life, he stopped comparing. He stopped wishing. He stopped seeing himself as less. And he finally saw what he had always ignored: freedom. When he returned, the monk didn't ask him anything. The crow simply said, "I understand now. My life was never the problem. My thinking was." And maybe that is true for us too. We spend so much time looking at others, believing they are happier, more successful, more complete. We compare, we assume, we chase, and in doing so, we overlook what we already have. But there will always be someone with more than you, and someone with less. If your happiness depends on comparison, it will never last. True peace begins when you stop measuring your life against others. Because the moment you stop wishing for someone else's life is the moment you finally start living your own. So ask yourself, are you truly lacking anything? Or have you just forgotten what you already have?